Hello class, welcome to Tal tutorial. Today we will be discussing the 12th chapter of ICSE, that is reflection, and in this I have divided this chapter into two parts. In the first part we will be discussing about the coordinate geometry and how it is plotted and all, and the second part I will be solving some numericals with you. So basically I have jumped into coordinate geometry because I have completed 4 algebra chapters. So what is coordinate geometry actually? Coordinate geometry is the branch of geometry in which two numbers are called coordinate are used to locate the position of the point in a plane. Okay. So first thing, what is coordinate axis? What is coordinate axis? So the two mutually perpendicular number lines intersecting each other at the zeros are called as rectangular axis or coordinate axis or axis of reference. See, like I made a diagram where this is y dash, y, x, sorry, this will be only y, this will be y, this is x and this is x dash. See, in x dash we are having minus number, in y we are having positive number, okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4. In x here also we will have positive number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we have the negative numbers, So these are my coordinate axis as shown in the adjacent figure. This I take at origin. As shown in the adjacent figure, the horizontal line, that is x o x dash, is called the x-axis, and the vertical line, that is y o y dash, that is we can say y-axis, and the point where it is meeting, the intersection point, is known as origin or O. So these are basic things which I know you would have already known. So, but I am going from initial stages. Okay. So, what are coordinates? I discussed about coordinate axis. Now, what are coordinates? Okay. Coordinates are points in a plane expressed in pair of two numbers, that is connecting x-axis and the other concerning y-axis. They are known as coordinates. See, when we consider a point x, y, just I made a diagram here where this is y, this is y dash negative 1, x dash negative 1, x positive 1. This is y, this is x negative 1, this is y negative 1. So here the value will be negative, here the coordinate will have the positive value. If we take consider a point P anywhere, I consider a point P x comma y. So this x comma y is a pair of two numbers which give the coordinate of the P. The first number of x in the pair xy, first number x in the pair xy is giving me the x coordinate or we can say this as abscissa. Oh, sorry. I am correct here. Abscissa, and y1 will say as y coordinate, or we can say only as ordinates. See, so here we can say x coordinate or abscissa, and here we say y coordinate or ordinate. So remember, in stating the coordinate of a point, the abscissa precedes the ordinate, means the two coordinates are separated by a comma and always enclosed in a bracket, and x-axis is always preceded, means it has to be written before y. Okay. Coordinate of origin, if someone is saying what is the coordinate of origin, it has to be 0, 0. Coordinate on the point of x-axis, is x, 0, and on the point of y-axis is 0, y. Correct? I think you understood till now. These were just basic graphs how to do. Now let us go. What is reflection? What is reflection? When an object is placed before a plane mirror, the image formed is at the same distance behind the mirror is known as reflection. What we have already known in physics. See, like I make a diagram, this, okay, where this is AB. I am making a diagram AB, and this I take as P. My P value is x comma y. Okay, x comma y. So my reflection for P will be here something P dash, which will be x dash y dash. Okay, that is x dash y dash. Therefore, to find the image of point P in the line AB, consider AB as a plane mirror and the point P as the object. Now find from P, we have found P dash, that is a reflection. See, the transformer which the map a point from P to P dash, that is itself a reflection, or we can say a mirror line or a mediator. Okay, so this is a reflection. Here I can say P is the object and P dash, that is x dash y dash, is the image. Now we will find the reflection in the line y comma 0. That is nothing, that is in the x axis. We are finding that reflection in the line x axis. Now if I make a diagram, okay, that is, this is y, this is y dash, this is x dash, and this is x. Okay, correct. So the adjoining figure shows the reflection of the point P x y. I make a point P, that is x comma y. If I am telling you to reflect in the x axis, so here you need to understand that y will not change. If my value was here somewhere, just you imagine 2 comma 3, so this diagram will be P dash, that again see x will be 2 only and y will be minus 3, or P is equal to, P dash is equal to 2 comma minus 3 or x dash y dash. See, I gave you the example. So what I am doing, I am not changing anything, that is y is same, 3 from here, 3 from here, but x I am moving on the right side, 2, so this is also 2, so y is 0 here. Therefore when a point is reflected in the x axis, so what I am seeing a change here, x comma y was there, here x comma y minus y, see 2 3, 2 minus 3. Okay, so here the signs of ordinate changes, so this is reflection on the line in the x axis. See, if the same thing I'll do, and I'll reflect in the line where x is 0, that is in the y axis, okay, where x is 0. So I have to, the reflection will be around here. If P is x comma y, or I take 2 comma 3, so my reflection will be here P dash, that will be minus x and y only itself. So my value become minus 2 and 3. Here it was only 2, 3. Here minus 2 and 3. So here when a point is referred in the y axis, the sign of abscissa changes. Okay. So I have showed reflection from 2 to 3 to minus 2 comma 3. I think this was very clear, and I liked also the way it was explained. Now reflection in the origin. If someone is telling to reflect in the origin, see, this is a graph itself. This is y, this is y dash, x dash. Okay. So if p value is x comma y, that is, I will take again 3 comma 4. So my value in the origin will be here. It should come around here. That will be p minus x minus y, or minus 3 comma minus 4. So see my origin. I am coming from straight away from, if my value was here, to my origin it should come here. If my value was here, to my origin it should come here. Like this, vice versa. So here what we are changing? We are changing the sign of both abscissa and the ordinate here. So this is the way that it should be reflected in the origin. The last part will be invariant point. Last point is invariant point. For invariant point, any point that remains unaltered under a given transformation is called as invariant. Like this is the a, and my value is somewhat here 2 comma 0, and it is not changing, it is in the line itself. So when the point 2 comma 0 is reflected in the x axis, the coordinate of the image are also 2 comma 0. So this will be invariant under the reflection x axis, invariant under the reflection x axis. Okay. So the same is with y axis. If I put 0 comma 5 and I am telling you to reflect in the y axis, it will be again the same. So remember, in case of any invariant point, the point in its own is its own image. That is the reflection of the point in the point. It is the point itself. Such transformation is known as invariant transformation. Similarly, reflection of any point is an invariant under the reflection in the line if the point lies in the same place. So this was the study part of this chapter, that is reflection. In the next video, I will be discussing few numericals, and then I will be sharing the solved example. Till then class, bye bye and good night.